Question 1. Who was the first woman created as a companion for Adam in the Garden of Eden? A. Sarah. B. Hagar. C. Eve. D. Esther. The right answer is letter C, Eve. In Genesis 2:3, Eve is created as the first woman and is the companion to Adam, but she disobeys God's command, leading to humanity's fall. Question 2. Which woman became Abraham's wife after Sarah's death? A. Rebecca. B. Keturah. C. Ruth. D. Leah. The right answer is letter B, Keturah. In Genesis 25:1, Keturah is identified as Abraham's wife after Sarah's death and the mother of 6 of his children. Question 3. Who was the wife of Jacob and the mother of Joseph and Benjamin? A. Leah. B. Rebecca. C. Rahab. D. Rachel. The right answer is letter D, Rachel. In Genesis 29:35, Rachel is Jacob's wife and the mother of Joseph and Benjamin, the youngest sons of Jacob. Question 4. Which woman was chosen to be queen of Persia and saved her people from Haman's evil plot? A. Vashti. B. Esther. C. Deborah. D. Abigail. The right answer is letter B, Esther. In the book of Esther, Esther is chosen to be queen and thwarts Haman's plan to destroy the Jews by appealing to King Xerxes. Question 5. Who hid 2 Israelite spies and helped them escape, leading to the fall of Jericho? A. Rahab. B. Ruth. C. Delilah. D. Miriam. The right answer is letter A, Rahab. In Joshua 2, Rahab hides the Israelite spies and helps them escape, ensuring her family's survival during the fall of Jericho. Question 6. Which Old Testament prophetess led Israel and defeated the Canaanite king Jabin? A. Hagar. B. Sarah. C. Deborah. D. Hannah. The right answer is letter C, Deborah. In Judges 4:5, Deborah is both a prophetess and judge of Israel who led her people to victory over Jabin with the help of Barak. Question 7. Who was the Moabite woman who faithfully stayed with her mother-in-law Naomi and later married Boaz? A. Ruth. B. Esther. C. Mary Magdalene. D. Martha. The right answer is letter A, Ruth. In the book of Ruth, Ruth stays loyal to Naomi and marries Boaz, becoming the great-grandmother of King David. Question 8. Which woman in the New Testament was the first to witness Jesus' resurrection? A. Martha. B. Salome. C. Joanna. D. Mary Magdalene. The right answer is letter D, Mary Magdalene. In John 20, Mary Magdalene is the first to see the risen Jesus and announces his resurrection to the disciples. Question 9. Who was the wife of King Ahab and notorious for promoting the worship of Baal in Israel? A. Jezebel. B. Abigail. C. Huldah. D. Sarah. The right answer is letter A, Jezebel. In 1 Kings 16:21, Jezebel is known for promoting Baal worship and persecuting God's prophets, eventually leading to her downfall. Question 10. Who was the sister of Moses and sang a song of victory after crossing the Red Sea? A. Hannah. B. Zipporah. C. Miriam. D. Naomi. The right answer is letter C, Miriam. In Exodus 15, Miriam leads the women of Israel in song and dance to celebrate God's victory at the Red Sea. Curious about how many more women of the Bible you know? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to continue challenging your knowledge. Question 11. Which woman tricked Samson into revealing the source of his strength, leading to his capture? A. Delilah. B. Jael. C. Deborah. D. Ruth. The right answer is letter A, Delilah. In Judges 16, Delilah betrays Samson to the Philistines after he reveals the secret of his strength lies in his uncut hair. Question 12. Which prophetess in the New Testament recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was presented at the temple? A. Dorcas. B. Priscilla. C. Lydia. D. Anna. The right answer is letter D, Anna. In Luke 2:36-38, Anna, a prophetess, recognizes Jesus as the Messiah and speaks about him to all who were looking for redemption. Question 13. Which woman was a judge of Israel and praised for her faithfulness after defeating Sisera? A. Jael. B. Deborah. C. Hannah. D. Rahab. The right answer is letter B, Deborah. In Judges 5, Deborah is praised in a song after Israel's victory over Sisera, emphasizing her faithful leadership. Question 14. Who was the mother of John the Baptist and praised God for blessing her with a son despite her old age? A. Mary. B. Anna. C. Martha. D. Elizabeth. The right answer is letter D, Elizabeth. In Luke 1:57-66, Elizabeth gives birth to John the Baptist after being barren, recognizing it as a miracle from God. Question 15. Which New Testament woman hosted Paul and the early church in her home in Philippi? A. Phoebe. B. Lydia. C. Martha. D. Priscilla. The right answer is letter B, Lydia. In Acts 16, Lydia, a businesswoman in Philippi, hosts Paul and the early church in her home after converting to Christianity. Question 16. Which woman learned at Jesus' feet, praised for choosing the better part over being busy with household tasks? A. Mary, sister of Lazarus. B. Martha. C. Salome. D. Joanna. The right answer is letter A, Mary, sister of Lazarus. In Luke 10:38-42, Mary sits at Jesus' feet to learn, while Martha is busy, leading Jesus to praise Mary for prioritizing him. Question 17. Which woman prayed for a son and dedicated him to God, becoming the mother of the prophet Samuel? A. Deborah. B. Esther. C. Hannah. D. Miriam. The right answer is letter C, Hannah. In 1 Samuel 1, Hannah prays for a son and dedicates him to God, leading to the birth of Samuel, who becomes a great prophet. Question 18. Which wife of Aquila is known for her missionary work alongside Paul and for teaching Apollos? A. Phoebe. B. Dorcas. C. Priscilla. D. Lydia. The right answer is letter C, Priscilla. In Acts 18, Priscilla and her husband Aquila help Paul in his missionary work and instruct Apollos in the way of the Lord. Question 19. Who helped her husband build an ark to save their family and various animals from the flood? A. Rachel. B. Eve. C. Noah's wife. D. Leah. The right answer is letter C, Noah's wife. In Genesis 6:9, Noah's wife remains unnamed but helps her husband build an ark to save their family and pairs of animals. Question 20. Who was the daughter-in-law of Naomi and became an ancestor of Jesus through her marriage to Boaz? A. Ruth. B. Sarah. C. Rebecca. D. Rahab. The right answer is letter A, Ruth. In Ruth 4:13-22, Ruth marries Boaz and becomes the great-grandmother of David, ultimately placing her in Jesus' lineage. Question 21. Which Old Testament queen was banished after refusing to appear before her husband, King Xerxes? A. Esther. B. Vashti. C. Jezebel. D. Bathsheba. The right answer is letter B, Vashti. In Esther 1, Queen Vashti is banished after she refuses King Xerxes' command to appear before his guests. Question 22. Which prophetess predicted the fall of Jerusalem and assisted King Josiah in renewing the covenant? A. Abigail. B. Huldah. C. Anna. D. Miriam. The right answer is letter B, Huldah. In 2 Kings 22, Huldah prophesies the fall of Jerusalem and helps King Josiah renew the covenant with God. Question 23. Who gave birth to Isaac, fulfilling God's promise despite her advanced age? A. Rebecca. B. Rachel. C. Sarah. D. Leah. The right answer is letter C, Sarah. In Genesis 21, Sarah gives birth to Isaac as God promised, despite being past childbearing age. Question 24. Who gave birth to twins Esau and Jacob after being barren for 20 years? A. Sarah. B. Hannah. C. Rebecca. D. Ruth. The right answer is letter C, Rebecca. In Genesis 25:19-26, Rebecca gives birth to Esau and Jacob after 20 years of barrenness, fulfilling God's promise to Isaac. Question 25. Which woman was healed of a bleeding condition after touching Jesus' cloak in faith? A. Martha. B. Dorcas. C. Salome. D. The unnamed bleeding woman. The right answer is letter D, the unnamed bleeding woman. In Mark 5:25-34, an unnamed woman is healed of her bleeding condition after touching Jesus' cloak in faith. Thank you for taking part in this quiz on the women of the Bible. How did you do? Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your score in the comments. We can't wait to see you next time.